It was fascinating watching this game. Just as an objective observer, not necessarily as a fan, to see the contrast between the two quarterbacks. Um, Christian Ponder and Brian Hoyer, the third-string quarterback for the Browns, who had one NFL start under his belt compared to the 29 NFL starts that Christian Ponder has had. Pro Football Focus rated their completion percentage when blitzed. This is a telling stat. And of course, with the caveat that Hoyer had one start today. This is 2 starts worth of data, so that's not a big sample size. Nevertheless, it showed in the game. Hoyer's completion percentage when blitzed is 70.6%. Ponder's 36.7%. That's the story with Ponder. He's flustered when he's under pressure. Problem is he's not entirely accurate when he's not under pressure too. So if I were to tell you that Brian Hoyer did not audible once during the entire game, that probably would not surprise you for a guy who's had one NFL start prior to last Sunday. But if I told you that I think I saw one instance where Ponder had audibled, that might surprise you, with a guy who's had 29 starts, who's a starting quarterback and has played an entire 16-game season as the starting quarterback, that he has not audibled. He rarely audibles. Is that a trust issue with the coaches? They don't trust him to audible under the right play, or is it he isn't able to read defenses properly? This was pointed out by Rick to me, and I kept a close eye on it after he pointed it out, and he's right. There's very little audibling in this offense, and I think it has a lot to do with Ponder. So Hoyer, I watched his first start last season when he was with the Cardinals against the 49ers, when the 49ers were rocking the NFL world, and he held his own. I was very impressed with the game that they played. They lost, but Hoyer made quick, decisive passes. He showed composure in the pocket, and the same was true for this game against the Vikings. Quick, decisive, for the most part, accurate passes, composure in the pocket. It didn't seem flighty in the pocket or flustered in the pocket. And those 3 touchdown passes that he threw were perfect. The stop-and-go route to Josh Gordon, the 2 corner passes to the tight end Jordan Cameron, just perfect passes. So that's something we'd love to see more of out of our wrap. This has been Vikings Chat. I'm your host, David Erickson, MinnesotaVikingsChat.com. You can also find us at Google+, MinnesotaVikingsChat.com/Google+, written out Google, Plus. That'll take you to the Google Plus page where I include links to all kinds of Viking stories, and Facebook. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/MinnesotaVikingsChat. On Twitter at twitter.com/MNVikingsChat. In every game, we'd hold a Vikings chat on Twitter using the hashtag Vikings Chat. So if you want to join the conversation during the games, use the Vikings Chat hashtag. And on YouTube at youtube.com/MinnesotaVikingsChat. Please do leave your comments. What do you think? What's wrong with the Vikings? What's right with the Vikings? Just tell me what you think. I'd love to hear it. And, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of these podcasts. Until next week, or until Saturday, when we'll talk about the Vikings and Steelers matchup. Go Vikings!